We often think of Hekate as the dark goddess, the queen of the night. But in the most ancient stories, she wasn't feared for her darkness. She was revered for her light. So tonight, we're not doing a lecture. I'm going to tell you a story, a really important story for those of you who work with Hekate or who want to work with Hekate. Hekate as the light bearer. Hekate as the one who can accompany you into the underworld of your subconscious mind when you're doing shadow work, when you're doing identity shifting work, or just when you're going through difficult times. My name is Sandra. I have been on the witchcraft path now for over 35 years. I'm the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path, and I help witches who are just starting their path or want to deepen their path, how to step into their inner witch and live a life full of joy, peace, and an empowered sense of self by simply connecting to your magic every day with ease. And Hekate is a goddess that I've been working with for a long time now, and she has shown me so much about shadow work, identity shifting work, and how to step into who you truly are, which is what you're wanting to do when you're on the witchcraft path. So I'm going to tell you a story about the abduction of Persephone, because Persephone also is a goddess of the underworld and the shadow work journey. But Hekate plays a really crucial role in the story, and it's often not told. Persephone is the daughter of Demeter. Demeter is like an agricultural goddess of the land, of the fertility of the land. And one day, Persephone was out gathering flowers when suddenly the earth opened up. Hades came out, abducted Persephone, took her down to the underworld, and then the earth closed up again. Persephone, of course, was screaming and yelling and calling for help, but according to the myth, nobody heard her and none of the gods came to her aid, except for one. Hekate heard the calls, but she didn't necessarily know where they had come from at that time. And apparently Zeus had given Hades, the god of the underworld, permission to take Persephone as his wife. Now, the Olympian gods were quite patriarchal, so it's a patriarchal mythology and a patriarchal story. But if you can look beyond the narrative and look to the myth, that these things go on within ourselves, our feminine and masculine energies working together in various different ways, causing ourselves to go down into our shadow side and to discover things down there. Demeter, Persephone's mother, was distraught. Of course, she didn't know what happened to her daughter, and she was going everywhere looking for Persephone. Hekate came along and told Demeter that she'd heard Persephone's cries, and with Demeter, they looked for Persephone together to find out where she was. So Demeter and Hekate went to Helios, the sun god, and asked him what he knew. And he told them about Zeus allowing Hades to take Persephone as his wife. Now, it's said in the story that Hekate took her torches and led Demeter to find Hekate. And that when Hekate heard this call of Persephone as she was being abducted, she knew that a boundary had been crossed. And that's because Hekate is a liminal goddess. She's a goddess of boundaries. And so when somebody crosses from one space to another space, like the middle world to the lower world, Hekate will know about it. Now, once Demeter found out Persephone abducted by Hades and that Zeus had said, hey, that's okay to do, so she made the land barren. And after a while, the gods got sick of it. And so they realized that they had to make some kind of compromise or some kind of a deal. So that's when Zeus ordered Hades to release Persephone. Now, it's also said that Hekate did some kind of a deal with Zeus to get Zeus to tell Hades to release Persephone. There's often different variations of this story, but Hekate is always playing a role somehow. But of course, the underworld has its own rules. And before Persephone was due to leave, she had swallowed some pomegranate seeds. Now, in the underworld, if you swallow the pomegranate seeds, that means that you are committed to the underworld. So something had to happen then. A compromise had to be made because Persephone, since she'd eaten the pomegranate seeds, was now kind of married to the underworld. So she needed to stay there for at least some time. And so an agreement was made that for 6 months of the year, Persephone would go into the middle world with her mother, Demeter, and then for 6 months of the year, she would go back down to Hades and be queen of the underworld. Now, when Persephone did rise from the underworld to go back to the middle world to be with her mother Demeter, Hekate was there with her torches. And while Persephone was in the underworld, Hekate was there guiding her through the underworld and letting her know how it all worked. And Persephone became so familiar with the underworld that she kind of became an underworld goddess and the queen of the underworld. Now, this story is really important for the descent of ourselves into our subconscious mind, our descent into the shadow. So when we do shadow work or identity shifting work, we become Persephone. We're going into the underworld and we're meeting parts of ourselves that we're scared to meet and revealing parts of ourselves that are wonderful that we've been too scared to reveal. And Hekate is the goddess that can help you with all of this. So when you're having a Persephone moment of going down into the underworld and meeting those parts of yourself that scare you, Hekate can be your guide. Now, I have another video which I haven't got on this channel called Awaken Your Power with Hekate, and it shows you 4 steps that you can easily do to ask Hekate to help you discover who you truly are, to stand into your true empowered witch self. So if you want to step into who you truly are, to leave the self-doubt and the limiting self behind, then do download that free video, Awaken Your Power with Hekate. There's a link in the description field below this video. So when Persephone walks the earth, Demeter celebrates, and all of a sudden everything is lush and fertile again. When Persephone descends into the underworld again, Demeter then loses all joy and the earth becomes barren again. Spring, things are growing, things are lush. Persephone is in the middle world. But in wintertime, when things start to rest, Persephone is in the underworld. And Hekate remains at the crossroads, at the liminal spaces, guardian of the threshold, holder of the keys, and witness to the descent and the ascent of Persephone, and also of yourself. So Hekate is the witness. If you're feeling that people aren't listening to you, that your calls of help like Persephone are being unanswered, Hekate is the perfect goddess to be there listening to you and will assist you if you want her assistance. Sometimes Hekate will even turn up and ask you to work with her. But she doesn't stop you from descending into your underworld, into your subconscious, into your shadow work. She just simply holds a torch to help you go down there and see what you need to see to be able to change what you need to change and heal what you need to heal. So she doesn't pull you out of the dark. She walks through the dark with you. She is a companion on your shadow work journey, on your identity shifting journey. And by identity shifting, for anybody who doesn't know, it simply means stepping into the you know yourself truly to be, but you're not allowing yourself to be. So that's the confident you. That's the powerful witch you. That's the you that is having and doing the things you want to have and do and be in the world. Now, as Demeter is walking the world looking for Persephone and quite distraught, Hekate doesn't, change things. She simply offers her torches to help Demeter look for her daughter. So when it comes to the shadow work or identity shifting work, that's what Hekate does. She holds the torches to help illuminate the things you need to see so that you can change them. She reminds us that we don't have to banish the dark. We just need a little bit of light so that we can see what we need to see to journey forward. And when Persephone is in the underworld for 6 months of the year, Hekate becomes her companion and guide through the underworld. And she also stands at the gate when Persephone is making her ascent into the middle world, as well as the descent into the underworld. So Hekate is a guardian of the gate, and we are constantly going through all worlds in our life. Sometimes we're focused on the mundane middle world activities. Other times we're in the more heavenly realms or the Empyrean realms, which is also a realm of Hecate's. And sometimes we're down in the shadows, trying to make our way through the dark. And Hekate can guide us through every one of those worlds. She's a goddess of the 3 worlds. So you can work with Hekate in the middle realm, in the lower realm, and also in the upper realm. And because she's a liminal goddess, she's a goddess of transitions. So if you're transitioning from one thing to another, whether that's one job to another job, whether it's one relationship to another relationship, or going from a relationship into being a solo act, or being solo and going into a relationship, Hekate can be with you to help you through all of those different types of transitions. And if you're wanting to make a transition, then Hecate's there to help you make that transition as well. So if you could ask Hekate for one thing, what would it be? Would it be for more light, clarity? Would it be for a key, which opens the doors to new opportunities? Which would you choose, the torches or the key? Let me know in the comments field, because I'd love to find out. And if you do want to journey with Hekate to shift your identity from being the limited version full of self-doubt to stepping into that inner witch who is confident and powerful, being able to create the things you truly want to create and have what you want to have and be who you want to be, then do sign up to a journey with Hekate. It is an amazing course that offers you that transformation, working with Hekate every day on stepping into that new version of you. Hekate is there to guide you. She's there to show you what you need to change and release. And within that course, you're given the tools to change the things that you need to change. You're given tools to find the limiting beliefs, and also the tools to be able to flip those limiting beliefs into ones that support you, that are positive, and to heal all of those old wounds that you have. Shame about yourself, beliefs that you're not good enough, that you can't do things, that you're not this enough or that enough, that you're not allowed to be able to have the things you want to have. All of those beliefs can be changed with the help of the tools that I give you in that course. You will establish a relationship with Hekate in this course and work with her through ritual as well as through guided meditations into stepping into who you truly are. So if you're really serious about embracing your inner witch and you're ready for the next level beyond the basics of witchcraft, then a journey with Hekate is for you. There's a link in the description field below this video, and you can also find it on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. So your journey with Hekate is very much like Persephone's journey into the underworld. So if you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Blessed be.